Hello, hello.
Oh, hey, man. What's up?
What's going on, Jeff? How are you?
Well, I'm just going out for a drive. I want to know if you want to hop in.
You swinging by?
Yeah, I'll come right by.
Okay.
Okay. All right, bye. Hey, man.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Good
to
to
see you.
Yeah. Look at
What's
this
been
thing.
doing? I know. Huh?
It's beastly.
You'll fit. I mean,
I'm not
pretty sure you'll
entirely
fit.
convinced I'll fit.
So what's going on, man? What's going on today? Oh, we're
Man.
doing a shift change.
We are, 2 o'clock to around 2 to 3 o'clock for us is kind of a heavy traffic period. So yeah, shift change, hipster change, going into the weekend. It's
Hipster. What do you mean?
Hipster is hugely important people.
Oh, that's the community.
That's the adults with
Okay.
disabilities that are my possibilities.
Hipsters.
Are called hipsters. It's
Okay.
not like the Austin, Texas skinny jeans and hair. And
That's what I was wondering.
Dave.
So everyone's got short beards, looks like Mumford and Sons.
Everybody, we basically just serve that community.
Well, I mean, that's a community that needs to be served.
Music's pretty repetitive. A lot of craft beer.
Yeah. Banjos.
We have hipsters. That's a thing.
Really?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, that's
it's a totally different group of people.
Describe a hipster to me, other than being hugely important. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of people are you serving here, and what kind of needs do they have?
Well, so our hipsters are adults that have cognitive disabilities. They have aged out of the public school systems. You got cerebral palsy, traumatic brain injury, autism, Down syndrome, literally, and syndromes and things you've never heard of before.
So it's mental and physical.
It is, yeah. We have a lot of guys that have cognitive disabilities and the physical. But to be honest, the education we provide, which is focused on really becoming the best version of themselves and integrating into the community, the diagnosis is irrelevant.
How many people does it take to run the facility?
We have a staff just under 60 right now, and that spans, that's the program, that's therapy, that's fundraising.
Oh, so there's therapists.
We have a whole therapy program. The world of educating people with disabilities, if you've got communication barriers, then getting speech therapy to bring those barriers down improves not only communication, but it improves behavior, it improves learning, it promotes community engagement.
So are the hipsters, what, in their 20s, 30s?
We serve adults 18 years and up, so 18 years all the way through Mr. Bobby, who is our most senior hipster. He is
Mr. Bobby.
73.
73?
Who has openly told us he is not interested in job training because he is retired. He had a job
My
for
man.
30-something years, and he's just like, I'm done with that.
He had a job?
Yeah, 30 years. He worked.
What did he do?
He worked at a Luby's and a Furr's for literally over 3 decades.
Hospitality.
And was great at his job. It's funny, people with disabilities, when they find an opportunity to be a part of a workplace, the idea of being gainfully employed, they're uncontrollably loyal.
Yeah.
They don't show up late. They're not going home, getting online, looking for the next job. They don't call in on Monday morning because they're sick or not feeling well. I mean, these guys they're overly dedicated to their employer. They are perfect employees.
So, wait, so what you're saying that there's actually job training? You're preparing these people for jobs?
That's the game plan. I mean, you've got people with disabilities, just because a cognitive level may be a little bit lower doesn't mean that the same ambitions and goals aren't there.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, see you later.
We're off to Windstar.
Our guys want to live, work, and play in the community just like everybody else.
So you're actually developing talent within the hipster community?
Absolutely.
And they have jobs?
We have guys that are working 20, 30 hours a week that come to us for the occasional class because they're looking for socialization opportunities. And we've got a ton of individuals who are close. They're so close. They're just looking for that first job opportunity, the person that's going to hire them.
So where are they working? Like, what are they working in restaurants?
You've got guys, literally almost every field. You've got guys that work in customer service, that work in the food industry, some work in administrative support. When you have somebody who has a cognitive disability, they're probably not sitting around thinking about doing taxes or all these things that kind of take us, to really take time out of our workday to worry about them. They come in, and if they've got a set number of tasks, they are focused, they are dedicated, and they are incredibly efficient. So the issue is not that they're not capable of learning, it's that nobody is teaching them.
What type of a company could use a hipster?
PPC is a company that's based out of Sunnyvale, has an office nearby, and they do safety control buffer valves for massive oil pipelines across the country. Right. It's not
That
an industry.
sounds
No one even knows that that's a thing. But
Well,
they're a company that has a young lady that's working 20 hours a week in their office as administrative support.
Oh, okay.
The field is irrelevant. The problem is we've been, and when I say we, I'm talking about just the general workforce in the country, thinks about hiring people with disabilities as charity. So when you see little, Sally is sitting over in a corner booth at a Chili's and she's rolling silverware, 4 hours a week or something, and the team goes, yes, we support hiring people with disabilities. That's great and all, but if she doesn't come to work, nothing changes.
Right.
Someone else is
Okay.
going to go do that. That isn't employment, that's charity. We're talking about training individuals with disabilities to have the skills to fit into an important role within a team. This is a new idea. We're just coming around to the idea that, just because somebody has Down syndrome, it doesn't mean they can't fit into the realm of the general workforce. They absolutely can, and they tend to be not only skill set really good, but from a morale perspective, our guys tend to be the happiest and best possible team members you can have.
Well, and it seems like the jobs you're talking about are the jobs that every company is really struggling to keep
turnover is
people in,
insane.
right?
Yeah, it's like, well, what happened to the guy up at the front? Well, he got a better job. Well, what do we do now? Man, hire a hipster. They will never leave.
Wow.
You will never have to replace for that
that's-
position again.
That is quite a paradigm shift compared to the way that people are finding and recruiting talent.
My hope is that if you're in North Texas and an adult with special needs comes into your office with a certificate and it says MP University Environmental Services, and they say, I'd like to
So a
work.
specific degree plan.
We're going to have certificate plans and programs for specific job training areas. And if they come to Infinitude and they say, I would like to work as your environmental services tech, I want to clean your offices, I want to take the trash, I want to do the recycling, I want to make sure the break room is spotless. Here's my degree from MP University. My hope is that every company looks at that and goes, I know what went into
that
this
degree
certificate.
is worth something.
Yep.
Well, I can only tell you this. I can only say one thing. Viva la hipster!
Ho ho, viva la hipster! Ho ho!
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
The donuts were a little much, but other than that,
Well,
everything was
I'm
great.
sorry you got dizzy.
I threw up a little bit.
Bye-bye.
Look at this. Now, what do you think? Do you think, hey, you want to see something cool?
Yes.
Watch this.
What does it do?
Well, I can make turns very, very small. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. You ready to do some circles?
Yes.
Look at this! Huh? Look at that!
Oh, wee. Oh, God.
Oh boy!
Pink.
Oh! Now, have you ever been in a car this small? It's pretty small, isn't it?